Hey everybody, Tony here from the Libertarian Party of Door County. Today I really wanted to break down some of the latest information about the Joe Jorgensen campaign, what we're doing for it here locally and online and social media, and to discuss some of the hurdles that we as libertarians actually face when it comes to discussing our policies, platforms, and why it's so important to vote Libertarian this election to many of the voters who are just simply afraid of the selections they have before them. First of all, and most importantly, it is being widely reported now that Joe Jorgensen will most likely be on the ballot in all 50 states. There are a couple that are still currently being contested. However, overall, at this point, it does look like her name will be on the ballot in all 50 states, which, when officially confirmed, will be the third consecutive election cycle in which the Libertarians have been on the ballot across the board, and in my opinion, signal a growing trend towards the fact that the Libertarians are in fact the third party. Here locally in beautiful Door County, we have been assembling so many people of diverse backgrounds and different belief systems who all believe in the core value of libertarianism and how it stands for the voices of absolutely everybody, giving every single American a representation at the table. And honestly, these people are just simply tired and fed up with this duopoly system that only favors the players who are able to pay to get in. These corporate lobbyists and special interests don't care about you or your families or what's in your best interest at all. In fact, neither do the politicians that they buy out. And quite honestly, I don't think it's ever been more clear in American history how destructive this practice of policymaking and backdoor corruption has really gotten. It is no longer simply the most vulnerable or disenfranchised communities that feel the burden of big government's boot on their back. In fact, now every single American in some way, shape, or form either has felt or knows somebody who has felt the overall corruption and rampant favoritism that takes place in our legal and supposed justice system. Our legal system is entirely full of loopholes, thousands upon thousands of pages of jumbled up mess, specifically to keep people like you and me out of the game, and people like them on top of it. Libertarianism, however, stands for something entirely different. We are based on a platform of principle, not politics. It offers the capability of each individual to make the best of their own life based on their own merits, based on their own strength and potential. And for those who struggle in our society and may not be able to do it on their own, Libertarianism offers a way to get the government off the backs of people who want to help them out. There should never be an incentive to do it because that will always lead to corruption, obviously. However, there should also never be any restrictions on somebody's capability to just help somebody else out. Whether that be to feed and clothe the homeless or even build them tiny homes in downtown urban areas. These people are genuinely concerned about their local communities here in Door County. They see themselves and their neighbors going through a tremendously difficult time that has been ultimately forced upon them and engineered by these government bureaucrats that are absolutely not held accountable to their own actions. And they're not even held to the standard of their own laws. They see civil unrest all across the world as people rise up against the oppression against human individual liberty for each person on this planet to make the best possible life for themselves, as long as they are not inhibiting the right of somebody else to do the same. And this non-aggression principle is the core tenet of the Libertarian platform. It is our desire to make that happen locally and ultimately assure that every single one of our community members has the capability of expressing their fullest potential. And what we're trying to do is not only bring people together in conversation, but also in action and activism. We all feel so strongly about this community, and we can all do something voluntarily to improve it. So ultimately, we strive to find out the best areas that all of our different members can suit this community, with each of us harnessing our own fullest potential to put the unity back in community. In fact, it is our plan, outside of all of the time that we devote to this cause here at home, to also devote specific hours out in our community each week to be volunteering and helping spread outreach to all of the different communities, devoting that time to try to make a lasting impact and a real change to all of the different causes that mean so much to us, while also spreading the message of the impact that fighting for liberty in our lifetime can truly make on not only our lives, but the lives of absolutely everybody in our communities. If you live in the Door, Kewaunee, or Brown County areas, and this resounds with you, and you would like to get involved, we will be hosting a meeting next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. This will be a digital meeting utilizing the free app Zoom and will be open for anybody who would like to participate. So make sure you look out on all of our social media platforms this Sunday, as we'll be posting the official Zoom link along with the official description of everything we'll be discussing in the meeting. And if you don't follow us already, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, all at Doorco for Liberty. Imagine, we can be the first ones free.